Hi, chat. God, Robin's EP is such a jam. Oh my god, beautiful. Hello, chat. How are you? Happy rainy day. It is a rainy day, and I checked the air outside. It's still gonna rain later, I bet. I feel it. You know it just by the air and by the breeze whether it's still gonna rain or not. How is everyone? Is everyone hyped to see Firefly? Gosh, Firefly is such a fan favorite. They have like a lot of expectations to live up to. Like if they cannot mess up Firefly or else like the player base is gonna be furious. But no, I don't think they will. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't recall, well, maybe in earlier days, but I think it would be hard for them to mess up Firefly. You know, the recent units have been pretty well received. You're praying Ruan May doesn't rerun? Why is that? Are you waiting for Ruan May and you don't have the Jades to pull for both? Hey Panic Moon, you're welcome. Congrats on your new lo-fi. You would not believe your eyes. No, we would not. 10,000? 10 million fireflies? Do we have Firefly pullers in chat? I honestly feel like most of you are gonna pull for Firefly. Hi Mod Halaby, how are you? Um, there we go. Yeah, so we're streaming today on YouTube Live and only YouTube Live. We're not gonna dual stream YouTube and Twitch. That was a disaster last time, so hopefully just choosing one platform is going to make my internet complain less. Yes, yes, we have Firefly pullers. There we go. How about Jade pullers? And she's gonna be in the special. She's gonna be speaking in the special program as well. Her little chibi is on the cover. You see Bunny? Where's the bunny? Oh, there's Luna. Hi, Rimuru. Everyone say hi to Luna. Luna just had dinner, so she's there. How am I feeling about the new drip marketed characters? Oh, I was like, finally, a guy with a guy with fox ears. um, yeah, they look. I like that they look more interesting than the previous. Well, you know, we're kind of straying away from the cheapo design that Ruan Mei, Guanaifen, and a lot of the other Xianzhou characters were having. Like, it's still, the shape is still there, but it's more interesting now. So I feel like, you know, I'm interested. I'm kind of surprised we're going back to Xianzhou. Like, we're saying goodbye to Penacony already, and we're going back to Xianzhou because I feel like we spent so long in Xianzhou. It probably wasn't even that long, but I feel like we spent a while there. And I was telling this to my Twitch chat yesterday. It feels so strange to have like a goodbye area stream in the middle of the major patch because like, you know, we're not yet in 2.6, we're not yet in 2.8, right? And we're already saying goodbye to Penacony. That wouldn't happen in Genshin. You wouldn't say goodbye to Sumeru in 2.3 or rather in 3.3, right? Dominic, thank you for rejoining the academia member for 10 months. Let's go. You and your ex are now best friends. I am happy for you. I am happy for you. Um People wanted him to have a chest window, but you like his current design. Really? People wanted him to have a chest window? Oh, I see. Okay. Waiting for Sunday. Who else is holding out for if Sunday is going to be playable? um, you can't play all these gotcha games? Yeah, neither can I. But you know, if there's a will, there's a way. I don't. But then it's probably the wallet that has more of the limits. I'm just gonna do another quick sound check. Just this time with Robin's song. I think just to check the levels and make sure it's coming through. So if you hear it playing in the background, yeah, that's it. But the Star Rail stream on Twitch should be starting soon. Okay. Yeah, that's... Okay. There we go. Yeah, that looks about good. Alright, gonna put that back down. If you could pull only for one character, which one would you pull among Firefly, Jade, Yunli, and Xiaochu? And why? Like, based on what I know of them and that alone, and for Yunli and Xiaochu, it's very little. And even for Jade, right? Like, Firefly has the obvious advantage here. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything about the latter two. And we're getting like Firefly and Jade details today, so I don't know. How about you, chat? Are my arms getting better? Yeah, so I've been having sore arms all week because of my gym session on Monday. They are slightly better today because last night I forced myself to sleep with my arms stretched out. I was like on my front so that my arms could be stretched out and the muscles like get to stretch a bit. So it's like slightly better, but it's still painful and I still don't want to lift anything. Your arms are also sore. Hi, Ezekiel. How are you doing? You need a limited ice DPS to be announced because there's only Jing Liu at the moment. You did arms day too. Oh, nice. Sevi lifts. Yeah, I think my deadlift is at 40 kilograms. Hoping to make that 50 soon. And then at that point I would be able to lift heavier than myself. What's inside this? My two bunnies are in here. They get a really big exercise pen, but I let them out most of the time. It's just that they're inside because I just gave them dinner. My mods. Yeah, my mods. Oh my god. There are a lot of physical characters lately. Yeah, there are. They're probably gonna take a break from physical characters for a while, considering they just released a bunch. Do my bunnies also get to go to the gym to lift weights? No, they lift my weights here at home. My mini ones. About Imaginarium Theater. It's not out yet. I can't wait to try it. And see how many characters players will feel the need to build for it, or which characters in particular. I don't have any strong opinions right now because I'm waiting to try it out before I can like actually, before I can actually make opinions for myself about it. So yeah. 1 minute left. It should be starting right now. It should be starting. There it is. Right on cue. Hang on, let me just refresh it. Give me a oh gosh. Sorry if it was like loud for a moment. The Star Rail music, like the Star Rail intro screen music is always really loud for like no reason. Give me a second, chat. I will change the screen soon. Give me a second. I just need to like fix the volume. Volume first. Okay. There we go. Hi, Res. How are you doing? There we go. Okay. We need more Owlbert. Like, why are you so loud? Yeah, I don't know, they like to do that. It's to wake you up, it's to prep you for the actual in-game session. Buff imaginary playable Albert win. Honestly, if Albert becomes playable, or some version of Albert becomes playable, Like instant E6. Buff Bert, yeah. I mean, it is curious whenever they announce a character that has not appeared in the story before, or like we've never heard about before. Although I'm sure that players who browse voice lines regularly already have some idea who certain characters are. I don't know if there are voice lines about Yun Li or Xiao Tu. I haven't browsed enough to see for myself. If Sunday's a 4-star, I feel like if Sunday's ever gonna happen, that if Sunday's ever gonna be playable, that is not gonna happen. That can't. That cannot. Skrullum where? Playable Skrullum when? We don't even know if Sunday is alive. Well, we're gonna say goodbye to Penacony. I wonder if they're gonna have like a brief. This is the last thing we heard about Sunday before we leave. You know? Like, maybe they're gonna wrap up the stuff and then we get to see Sunday for the last time. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he exists in someone's dream. You guys think about that? Mentioned in the Cosmodicy event. Oh. Really? So yeah. You hope it's a happy end for Kalis and Firefly? Hello, Martin. Thank you. I hope it's a happy ending for Firefly either way. I really liked the scenes of Firefly and Blade. Driver Blade is like my favorite version of Blade now. I need Blade in a suit. I need that to be a skin. But yeah, I want to see more Firefly with Stellaron Hunters, to be honest. I feel like those were fun moments. Would I personally pull for Firefly? I mean, I pull for pretty much every character when I... To try them out as much as... Well, no, not every character. Because the CE server is a thing. I would personally. Because... More because of, like, story reasons. Attachment reasons. You know? We're gonna see what she's about here in the special program. But... I would. Just because I miss her. You know, and I want to see her more often. Driver Blade was so gentle with her. Yeah, exactly. I know, right? Oh, it's starting. It's starting. Okay, IPC.
Good evening, City of Dreams. All eyes are on the Penacony repechage, which is now in its 4th round. Waves of remaining competitors are still vying for their shot at victory. Leaving aside Duke Inferno's fiery demise, the family would like to reassure everyone that no contestants have come to harm.
His hat is so
case,
cute.
Right? With the crisis dispelled, only flowers, glory, and rapturous applause await. Not to mention a pool party. Miss Acheron, didn't we all agree to the swimsuit dress code?
Acheron in a swimsuit? Where?
Is that what we agreed?
But you...
Albert, can I borrow you?
Okay.
Madam J. So, what brings you here?
The corporation is planning to increase the special program budget. Here, it's all in the agreement.
Thank you, Miss Jade. And thank you, RPC. Where do I sign?
Pleasure doing business.
Albert is blushing so hard, but like same.
Miss Firefly, hey, can you do the transformation thingy? You know what I'm talking about. Now's the perfect time.
Okay, it's just there's a lot of people around.
No
So
problem.
cute. She's so cute.
If anything goes wrong, just blame your good buddy Albert.
In that case, check out the newest upgrade. I shall set the seas ablaze!
She turned into a trailer.
To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
Forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
Oh, so they...
Clean up.
Oh my goodness.
Move forward. Ignite. I shall
Whoa!
seize ablaze.
Always remember, don't leave with any regrets.
Oh my goodness. They
So
didn't
now-
forget the sparkle bomb.
Do you understand what you must give up, Miss Sam? Even from pure point,
Yo!
as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash.
Oh my god!
There's no backing out now. For me, or for you.
What the
The
heck?
script isn't over yet.
It's been a while, little Yelena.
I propose a toast. Since you care so much, speed up the countdown.
To the future of Penacony and the universe.
Can I interpret this as the next phase of the simulated universe?
Correction. It's a new subject matter that Dr. Ratio and I have personally agreed on.
Huh. Okay. Yo, Jade is like... I was so not ready for Jade being like that! Like actual so dummy mommy. She looks intense, but I didn't know she would be that intense. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'm so glad they didn't. They're going back to the sparkle bomb because I was waiting for that to happen in the 2.2 quest and it didn't. And I was just like, hello? Bombs win? But alright, it's coming back. And we are getting a lot of Firefly as well. Which, you know, I'm sure Firefly fans, myself included, will be excited about. And a lot of Sam action too.
Woo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Albert, your friendliest feathered announcer. Welcome to the version 2.3 Farewell Penacony special program. For today's program, we have with us a Galaxy Ranger as well as a Stellaron Hunter. Not to mention a director of the IPC Strategic Investment Department, Madam J.
It's a long title.
That's me. Thank you for the invite. It's a pleasure to be here for the version 2.3 special program.
You can call me Acheron. So, what exactly is this newest upgrade you were all talking about?
I just showed everyone. Hi, Trailblazers. Firefly here.
Welcome, welcome. Now,
She showed us a
before
trailer.
we go any further, we agreed to a pool party. How come I'm the only one that showed up in a swimsuit?
Oh my god, I feel so bad for him.
We thought you were joking. After all, this show never previously had pool party levels of funding.
Don't worry, Albert. Madam Jade's investment is on the way. Next time for sure.
For sure.
Anyway,
Trust.
take a look around, you guys. we're coming to you live from the skies above Penacony in none other than the Radiant Feldspar airship.
Quite a luxurious setting. What's the occasion?
Oh, no occasion needed, Miss Acheron. I just wanted to give everyone a taste of Penacony's history. Over to you, Madam Jade.
One amber era ago, Odie Alfalfa, the Penacony Alfalfa family head,
Oh.
invested a large sum in constructing the Radiant Feldspar airship. Aside from the opulent parlor, ballroom,
Is he
and
gonna do a
recreation
Titanic?
facilities, one could simply relax at the poolside with a few glasses of Soul Glad. This grand airship has sailed above
No.
Penacony's sea of dreams
Okay, new area.
for an entire amber era, suspending services only recently in the wake of the crisis.
The Trailblazers have yet to claim responsibility for this matter.
In case you weren't aware, the Radiant Feldspar never opens to the public.
Wow.
Only the family's most
Exclusive.
esteemed guests are invited to take in such breathtaking aerial views of Penacony.
You mean to say that, after 3 whole versions, the Trailblazers might finally be able to take a vacation?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's
The
what we came to
Trailblazers'
Penacony
recent
for.
battle against the Order caused great disturbance in Penacony.
We did not get a
Correct.
vacation.
The Charmony Festival was forced to terminate. One can well imagine the damage to public opinion. The family's reputation must be built anew, and the public must be reassured. There are many delicate issues which urgently need addressing.
Aside from the Oak family, the major lineages are preparing their responses to help deal with the aftermath. In the version 2.3 Trailblaze mission, the Express crew will be invited aboard the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses to important family discussions.
Oh.
But if the factors that disrupted the
business.
dreamscape have been resolved, what other assistance is required?
The Order stepped all over the Harmony surf. You can't deal with stuff like that out in the open. The family came up with an idea. Fix the Radiant Feldspar as the Charmony Festival's location while simultaneously announcing the reopening of the airship.
A pity none of this razzle-dazzle can fool the IPC. During the Grand Theater final battle, Aventurine may have been digging up dirt on the family in Dreamflux Reef. I'll need to take care of a few things during my visit to Penacony.
Huh? Is the IPC about to make a claim on Penacony?
Oh boy.
Never say never with the gosh dang IPC. All for the Amber Lord, baby.
Reading between the lines, it seems like these discussions concern the future of Penacony.
I know, Jade's
Lady,
voice is
what about
very...
the Anyone remember a certain masked fool issuing mutually assured destruction buttons to the residents of Penacony?
I remember. Sparkle sent out gifts in each one of the past 3 versions. Surely she...
Would pushing the button really cause Penacony to explode?
I have my doubts. Only one way to find out.
Whoa! Everyone
Huh?
take a deep breath, okay? You guys have been spending too much time with a certain blonde-haired director.
I guess we're
I'm gonna
finding
put the bill
out.
if you blow up the Radiant Feldspar. Let's leave these mysteries for the Trailblazers to explore again. Huh? It's time we got back to the Charming Festival, baby. Who might the honored guest be, I hear you ask?
Just when they're about to get interesting, Albert hands things over to the Trailblazers again.
Family business is family business, and we've got a show to do, even if the next young lady needs no introduction.
Firefly time! He's so cute. Ooh! Ooh, okay. Oh my god, she's so cute, but that's epic.
Firefly is a member of the Stellaron Hunters and hails from Glamoth, a world that was destroyed long ago.
Glamoth. The same Glamoth from the Firmament Frontline Glamoth relic set? I remember the planar ornament description had a story about Glamoth's Iron Cavalry Regiment.
Yes, Glamoth was once a rich and powerful empire with a vast territory. After the swarm invaded, everything was destroyed.
Resisting the swarm called for the creation of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. They were genetically modified soldiers, weapons that existed only to wage war.
They piloted mechs to contain the swarm. I met many of those heroes and bade farewell to many.
Oh my god.
What stood out to me is that Sam's full name is actually Firefly Type 4 Strategic Assault Mech, meaning that out there, between the distant celestial bodies, there could be other Sams.
Ooh, imagine
An army of
that.
Sams.
Good thinking, Madam Jade. Perhaps the answer to that question lies in Firefly's myriad Celestia and animated short.
Oh, she's getting her own animated short.
I was wondering, is it really you talking when Sam says something, Firefly?
I actually spend a lot of time practicing my Sam lines.
Let me guess. Silverwolf came up with the lines, Blade came up with the movements, and Kaka put them together.
Huh? That sounds a little too professional for us.
Yeah, well, speaking of professional, I think it's time we took a look at what this young lady can do in her combat mech.
I'm a fire-type character, following the path of destruction. When using my technique during exploration, I summon my Sam armor. Sam can leap into the air. After landing, Sam attacks all enemies within a set range.
Quite
Okay.
heroic entry.
After using technique to enter battle, for every wave of enemies, weaknesses can be inflicted on units without fire weakness, which lasts for a set number of turns.
In battle, Sam has two forms. In the initial form, using skill consumes HP, while simultaneously regenerating ultimate energy. The
Oh.
lower the HP, the less damage sustained.
Oh.
Are all Stellaron hunters this careless with their lives?
Damn.
When
Okay,
using
Jade.
ultimate, Sam enters the second battle form, the dazzling complete combustion state. In addition to more powerful basic attacks and skills, speed is also increased. When using enhanced abilities, Sam's weakness break efficiency and weakness break damage sustained by enemies both increase. Sam restores HP with each attack.
So, the complete combustion state allows us to get a glimpse of Firefly's view from the mech. That's a determined gaze if I ever saw one. Enough to set the seas ablaze, I'll wager.
That's so awesome! I want to set the seas ablaze.
Thanks! The complete combustion state's enhanced skill not only allows for increased toughness reduction, it can also inflict fire weakness on target enemies.
The flames that Sam emits when breaking the enemy's weakness are quite spectacular. And is that a countdown icon on the action bar?
That's right! When the countdown is
Okay.
up, Sam will exit the complete combustion state.
It seems like the effects of Firefly's abilities all relate to weakness break. I suppose it would make most sense for Firefly to
Break
team up with
meta!
allies who have weakness break efficiency buffs, or even super break.
That's right. For example, the Harmony Trailblazer.
Oh.
What a wonderful coincidence!
Oh, yes.
In version 2.2, the Trailblazer inherited the Watchmaker's legacy and embarked on the brand new Path of Harmony. The spirit of trailblazing, traversing unprecedented distances to go where none have gone before. But that's what it's all about. Bringing the will of the Trailblaze to more and more people. And on that note, I've got some good news for y'all. After activating the Harmony Trailblazer following the version 2.3 update, Trailblazers can obtain a Shadow of Harmony through the When Charmony Rings Out event screen, thereby upgrading the Trailblazer's Eidolon level.
And if I haven't had time to experience Penacony yet?
Don't worry. After locking the Path of Preservation, Trailblazers yet to complete the version 2.2 Trailblaze mission can activate the Path of Harmony early
Oh.
through the When Charmander Rings Out event screen.
Oh.
I
Okay,
hope the will of the
interesting.
Trailblaze reaches everyone on this journey.
An event to advance
Well
that.
said. Now, without further ado, it's time we got to know a certain highly respected IPC director a little better. Enter Madam Jade.
Okay. There we go. Oh my god, she's fabulous. Oh my god, girl. Oh! Oh my god! Oh lord! Whoa!
Jade is a director of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department and a member of the 10 Stone Arts. She is as beautiful as she is elegant, and the upcoming Radiant Feldspar discussions are an opportunity for her to showcase her true skills.
In contrast with Topaz's negotiation abilities and Aventurine's daredevil spirit, I prefer to operate behind the scenes, using emergency measures to reap a full harvest when the opportunity arises.
It feels like making a deal with Jade is a risky proposition. If you ever let your guard down even a little bit, you'll never escape her trap no matter how hard you struggle.
Wow.
I think the term you're looking for is femme fatale.
There we
I
go.
like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm. And Jade also has a hobby by the name of Bana Jade Exchange. A pawn shop, essentially. Though it kind of sounds like a fine dining experience with you on the menu.
One swish of the contract and the customer is 8 billion credits out of pocket.
Whoa. Get swindled, man.
Watch your step, Trailblazers.
Jade's goal always aligns with her own interests. She plays the long game, whetting her customers' appetite while extracting a suitable price. She first draws her customers into a vortex of desire, then pounces where they're most valuable, leaving nothing but an empty shell of despair.
I'm staring at the details of her splash
Why are you
art.
staring at me?
Albert? Didn't you just sign an agreement with Jade over the special program budget?
Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Get swindled,
Oh.
Albert.
So what exactly happens to people who sign agreements with Jade?
Patience, patience. Why don't we let the combat do the talking? As a quantum-type character following the path of erudition, my basic attack deals blast damage to a single enemy and adjacent targets.
A blast damage dealing basic attack?
Exactly that. My skill, on the
Wait,
other
I
hand,
just processed that
allows me
one.
to sign an agreement with a single ally, thereby granting them enhancement and speed boost buffs. When the signee attacks the enemy, they can deal additional damage, but at the expense of consuming their own HP.
Enhancement in exchange for HP. Is that what people mean by bestowing poison in the guise of sweet dew?
Damn.
Now, of course, if I choose myself as the signee, the speed boost and HP consumption effects do not apply. When I or a signee launch an attack, it accumulates charges for me. When charges are full, a follow-up attack is launched.
That's
the
her
IPC
follow-up?
Sure
Oh my
enjoy
god.
a follow-up attack.
True.
It seems that the Strategic Investment Department has its own modus operandi.
My ultimate, on the other hand, allows me to mete out punishment in accordance with the agreement. In addition to dealing damage to all enemies, my follow-up attack is enhanced.
If there's a place that's closest to a dream, then are the punished destined for the place that's furthest from it? Like an abyss?
You don't think those places might be one
Oh
and
my
the
God.
same?
These poor
When
enemies,
using
man.
my technique during exploration, enemies within a set range enter the blind fealty state and will refrain from attacking me. After attacking an enemy inflicted with blind fealty, Other enemies in the state will enter the battle, with all enemies sustaining damage.
Just a single sheet of paper. Signing away control of your life to others is all too easy.
I feel bad for her enemies.
Poor Owlbert. He might be doing Jade and the IPC's bidding for a few decades more than anticipated.
Wakey, wakey. I don't take kindly to procrastination
Albert.
during working hours.
How are you feeling, Albert? You won't be retiring anytime soon.
Oh no, he
But
looks
then,
so scared.
neither will your program.
Silver linings! Why do I still feel like I'm working for nothing?
I wouldn't trouble yourself with that question. Why don't we talk about the version 2.3 banner instead?
Ooh, great idea! In version 2.3's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star
There's
character
Ron
Firefly,
May.
as well as the limited 5-star character Ron May.
Look at those 4
In
stars though.
addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cone, Whereabouts Should Dreams Rest, as well as the limited light cone Past Self and Mirror, will be boosted.
Ah, Miss Firefly. She must yearn for the world beyond the cold confines of her surroundings.
Faint lights flickering in the midst of a dark forest.
Meanwhile, in 2.3's
Oh.
second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Jade and our resident Night of Beauty.
They're all
Hot
free
Jinty
4 stars.
will also be joining the lineup. In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cone, Yet Hope is Priceless, as well as the light cone, An Instant Before Gaze, will be boosted.
So, even the fiercest of executives has a gentle side.
Who
The
isn't
4-star
moved by the
selection
laughter
is
of
sending
children?
me.
My heart isn't actually made of stone, you know.
And finally, the brand new 4-star light cone after the Charmony Fall will also be joining the warp.
I wonder
Oh.
where Mr. Sunday is right now.
It's an
I think
erudition
we all
light
need a glass of
cone.
Soul Glad. But don't go anywhere, Trailblazers. After the break, we'll be talking 2.3 events.
All right, chat. So, given the new info, who's pulling for who? So, Firefly is another addition to the break meta, it seems. I'm just gonna turn down the music. Firefly is another addition to the break meta, it seems. And Jade, oh my goodness. Jade seems interesting, but I feel like I'd pull her just for the animations. Cause like, oh my goodness. That femme fatale mode, good lord. And yeah, interesting. The 4 stars on the Firefly Phase 1 banners. They're also like break associated.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Let's duck right into version 2.3's brand new events. First up, a significant update to the simulated universe.
So exciting! Did Mr. Screwlum and Dr. Ratio devise a new project?
You guessed it. Led by Mr. Screwlum, Divergent Universe, the human comedy, is a brand new project path.
Oh.
Up until now, the aim of the simulated universe has been to research the stories of the eons. I'm assuming that the human comedy has more of a human focus?
Bingo! That's the main research thrust of this phase of the simulated universe.
Looks like this project will be conducted on the Radiant Feldspar.
Minga number 2, let me tell you a little more about it. First up, a groundbreaking update to the Divergent Universe, the arithmetic mapping function. In the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers can switch between characters they already possess.
Huh. So they can create their own lineups?
Precisely! When testing the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers will no longer be limited by character downloads. When character level is lower than the current equilibrium level cap, it will automatically increase to meet the cap.
Meaning, If one of my characters is level 1, but I use them in the Divergent universe, it increases to a set level?
You got it!
So handy! But what if a character has the level but no suitable relics or light cones?
Worry not. In that situation, temporary light cones and relics at the current equilibrium
Oh.
level cap will be automatically assigned.
Okay.
I like when things are automatic.
Ain't it great? Now we mustn't overlook Dr. Ratio's new brainwave equation, a buff combination of 2 different paths. Before the start of every test, Trailblazers have the opportunity to select a random equation. And for the equation to take effect, you'll need different amounts of path blessings. Once the required amount has been achieved, the equation will activate, and the team can obtain the corresponding combat abilities. Equation has a max of 3 stars.
I see. So, the higher an equation's star level, the more blessings are needed to activate it?
You nailed it! And to speed things up, the geniuses have kindly marked the required path blessings for each equation in Trailblazer's possession. Knowing which blessings can activate an equation is easy as pie.
That's so considerate. If you're ever struggling to choose, just follow the mark.
Adapting your choices to suit your equation allows you to cater the effects to your current team.
It works both ways. You could adjust your team's composition to better suit your current equation. I want to see Trailblazers mix
Oh
it
my
in
god.
action.
So,
The
if
damage.
I accidentally chose an unsuitable blessing, or if I want to switch my current equation, can I make a change?
Of course! By visiting the Workbench of Creation, Trailblazers can overwrite their existing equation and switch it out for another. Unwanted blessings can also be switched out for other blessings, or even enhanced.
Huh?
Okay, cool.
Has the curio store added more purchasable items?
Oh, am I hallucinating? Did Madame Herta really lower the prices?
Oh,
The curio system has been upgraded. In addition to normal curios, Trailblazers can also choose from weighted curios.
oh.
These curios are more suited to characters of specific paths or types, and really elevate the combat experience. Keep your eyes peeled,
Cool.
Trailblazers. Separately, we should also take a look at the wealth and escapade domains of the Divergent universe. Trailblazers can win different prizes in these domains by spending cosmic fragments. But beware, in the event of a program error, your cosmic fragments could be wasted, or even land you with
Time to
negative
gamble.
curios.
Sometimes the same starting point can lead to very different outcomes. Luck is an important component.
It sure is. Now, allow me to introduce an impressive optimization that left a big impression on your buddy Albert. When suffering defeat in the simulated universe, Trailblazers no longer need to force stop the game. Divergent Universe Combat now allows for Restart Challenge, and Trailblazers can select a new lineup.
I've always wanted that function.
Yeah.
After completing each test in the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers can acquire Synchronicity Points and Inspiration, allowing them to activate the buff nodes and Inspiration circuits. Testing the simulated universe just got a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the info, Albert. It's just... Didn't you forget something important? What about the planar ornaments?
I thought you'd never ask. The planar ornament extraction function has arrived. Every time Trailblazers clear the Divergent Universe, they can choose to save a record of that challenge and archive the data of the equation, blessings, and curios in question. Choose the planar ornament you want, use the archive, inherit the data and buffs from the archive, challenge the boss enemy, and obtain immersion rewards.
Huh? You mean you can skip ahead?
Yes.
You just need to defeat the boss to get quick access to the planar ornaments?
Are we sure this isn't some cracked version of the simulated universe
Oh my
that Silverwolf put out
goodness.
there?
Yes.
The last person to doubt the Genius Society lost 76 accounts.
A brand new simulated universe.
Thank
Sounds worth a
the
try.
team, the dev
Amen
team.
to that. Now, in version 2.3, the Divergent Universe will be adding 2 new planar ornaments.
Oh.
Duran, Dynasty of Running Wolves, and Forge of the Kalpagni Lantern. Make sure to use the new planar ornament extraction function to get a hold of them.
After experiencing ordinary extrapolation, the Divergent Universe will have a weekly cyclical extrapolation objective. By completing this weekly challenge, Trailblazers can obtain a first-time completion reward, as well as additional synchronicity points.
Okay. Cool.
Not to mention, in order to celebrate the arrival of the Divergent Universe, Madame Herta has added the 5-star erudition light cone Eternal Calculus to the store. Trailblazers who wish to redeem it better start reserving some Herta bonds.
Huh.
It sounds like the level of freedom in the Divergent Universe is really high. Faster access to planar ornaments, full choice of characters.
Yeah.
Those are some big gameplay improvements.
Yeah.
Big improvements indeed. In the vastness of the universe, the eons are beyond our reach. Humanity must learn to rise from its falls and strike its own path.
When gazing up at the stars, it's important to keep your feet planted firmly on the ground. The stories in Divergent Universe, the human comedy, may seem small, but that does not make them insignificant. Trailblazers, get exploring.
I can't wait to experience those
Okay, Jade.
stories. It's a chance for us to find out more about ourselves.
I look forward to the memories.
Any room for a non-human companion?
Of course, Albert.
Aside from all
Always.
this, in Penacony's Dreamscape sales store, a deal has been struck with a member of the mysterious Creed Exequy. They wish to seek traces of the shapeless prince in the experiences of your deadly struggles.
Okay.
Unlock the brand new permanent challenge mode, Apocalyptic Shadow,
permanent.
in Dreamflux Reef, and experience those past dreamscapes.
Creed Exequy. Is this the first appearance of this faction of the finality?
Not necessarily.
A new permanent challenge mode? So, what's different?
In Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers will challenge boss enemies that they have encountered in their journey. Every phase has
Oh.
2 enemies, which are split into
Okay.
4 levels of challenge difficulty. The enemies in Apocalyptic Shadow are a little different to regular boss enemies. In preparation for the fight, Trailblazers can read the enemy's traits at the start of the battle.
As with other permanent game modes, during the challenge, there are buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from for every boss. Make sure you maximize the advantages of your lineup. Defeating enemies through team adjustments, or by exploring different battle strategies, makes for a richer combat experience.
Cool.
Trailblazers can record a maximum of 3 floors of 3-star quick clearances.
That's right. And after the first time clearance of Apocalyptic Shadow's set
Oh.
difficulty, Trailblazers can obtain the 4-star character Shui Yi,
Nice.
as well as 300 stellar jades and self-modeling resin.
Free Shui.
Nice.
We're just getting warmed up. Let's take a look at the permanent game mode rotating schedule. The first phase of the Apocalyptic Shadow Challenge will launch on the day of the version 2.3 update and last for 6 weeks. Every version will rotationally update according to the following sequence: Apocalyptic Shadow, Pure Fiction, Forgotten Hall, just as before. On every other Monday, the permanent challenge stage is replaced.
Related system functions have also been optimized. When entering the 3 permanent game mode screens from the Interastral Peace Handbook, aside from being able to see the challenge lineups of their friends, Trailblazers can also easily check the star level progress of their current challenge. On the permanent game mode preparation screen, Trailblazers can use preset lineups to create their team, and even customize with drag and drop. How thoughtful.
Now let's talk rewards, shall we? By clearing a phase of Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers can earn a maximum of 720 stellar jades.
720? You might want to take another look at our agreement, Albert.
Hmm?
Huh? The maximum number of stellar jades awarded in each phase of the Forgotten Hall, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow permanent challenges is increasing from 720 to 800. And the budgetary increase will be funded through Albert's salary?
Oh no!
You.
Oh no, guys, we're taking Albert's salary!
Like I said,
Oh
making a
no!
deal with Jade is a risky proposition.
Albert, no!
Well then, following this change, Trailblazers can now obtain a total of 2,400 stellar jades through the permanent challenges in each version.
Then why do I hear quiet weeping?
I don't think Owlbert's seen the bright side.
Oh no,
Keep it together,
quiet weeping.
Now, in the upcoming version, the origami birds also venture into the Radiant Feldspar. Bring with them a little game. Here's hoping Trailblazers can help to test it out.
An arcade game? Huh, let me give Silverwolf a call.
These origami birds are very endearing. But why do I have a sense of deja vu?
This arcade game, Trailblazers need to cause elimination within a specified number of steps
Oh
in
my
order to
God.
increase the bird's combat power.
No way.
Before the end of every turn, corresponding damage is calculated according to the difference in combat values. When your opponent's HP returns to 0, like my bank account, victory is sealed.
This gameplay.
Like
Could
my
it
bank
really
account.
be?
The legendary.
I never thought the day would come when I could play Match 3 on a Penaconian airship.
In the Origami Bird class event, Trailblazers can also do battle freely with friends from across the universe.
Can I fight Silverwolf?
Of course! Be they old buddies or gaming acquaintances, all can connect and play. Get tested.
Great!
The next event is called Stellar Shimmer. Does that name ring any bells for anyone?
Stellar Flare. Is this the sequel?
You're a sharp one, Miss Acheron. Stellar Shimmer brings with it lots of brand new challenge mechanisms and trial character lineups. Catering your team to suit the mechanisms is the key to victory.
These mechanisms. Care to divulge a little more?
Well, for example, in certain stages, breaking an enemy's weakness can grant you an extra action. In other stages, characters enjoy unlimited revivals and can regenerate 50% of their energy.
Does that mean Trailblazers can try doing away with survivability units and focus purely on damage output lineups?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Defeat as many
go.
waves of enemies as possible in a set number of cycles to complete the challenge and obtain rewards. Whew! That's it for events. Time we took another breather. Don't go anywhere. More fascinating updates on version 2.3 are right around the corner.
Wow. I like how their events segment also felt like a quality of life update segment because their new events, especially the new permanent game modes, they made them so convenient. That simulated universe farming, or rather that planar ornament farming, oh my goodness. Finally, I didn't think they would this fast, but finally, wow. Dude, I don't know what is happening in this special program that Albert is getting like destroyed. Like what did Albert do to them, man? He's just like an employee.
Welcome back, viewers. First up, it's the return of a nail-biting and thrilling tradition.
Gift of Odyssey. Check in for 10 free warps.
Nice.
The usual.
There's also version 2.3's double events. Our good friends Planar Fisher and Realm of the Strange.
Double planar ornaments and materials? What's not to love?
Also in this version are the newly added cavern relics, Iron Cavalry against the Scourge, and the Wind-Soaring Valks.
Oh!
Trailblazers can
Break
head
and
for the
super break.
Cavern of Corrosion.
Follow up at
Half a
Ultimate.
Cavalier challenge to obtain them.
Mhm. And let's not forget the new
Okay.
Path of Erudition trace materials that'll be added to the brand new calyxes, rough sketch, dynamic outlining, and exquisite colored draft.
For trailblazers who wish to level up traces for me, these materials are indispensable.
So many updates! Man, I can't wait for this version to drop. And we're at the end of the version 2.3 special program. And it's about time we bade farewell to this white knight. Thanks again for everyone's support and viewership.
I eagerly await the version 2.3 story. Here's hoping the Penacony discussions make for smooth sailing. Please, Trailblazers, do support the work of the IPC.
It's like she's seducing
I'm
us
looking
with
forward
every
to the
line.
brand new Divergent universe, not to mention all those brilliant events. Don't forget to try them out.
In that case, see you in the next stream, Trailblazers. I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Bye!
Bye. All right, chat. How did you feel about that?
What the heck is written in this thing anyway?
Albert!
That's it!
Read your contract!
What am I? A god? Joke to them? Getting me to read out virgin names they're too afraid to read out for themselves. And not to mention the bullying. All these years working my tail for this off for the RPC, and even the audience thinks I'm an intern. No! They're using my salary to fund the stellar change budget for the new effects. The audacity!
Angry bird sounds!
You two, get out here.
What?
Ha! Tell that to Sunday. Now listen up. The 3 years are up. I quit. If you didn't know already, I got an offer from the CN Joe to host the war dance. Albert's about to become a big-time sports anchor. You can get that on your knees and beg for all I care. It won't make any difference. What?
Dude, Albert is going through it.
You... Huh?
This is a career crisis right here. And a financial crisis. He just passed out. Roll the tape. Roll the tape, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most important event in the Cienjo calendar, the War Dance. The opening session is right around the corner. Here, you will witness members from all Cienjo delegations vying for supremacy in the Luminary Combat Arts Ceremony. First up, put your hands together for the Cienjo Yaoqing delegation. Fierce and swift is Fei Xiao.
Oh my
the
God.
Merlin's Claw.
New
And
character
by his
previews?
side, he doesn't drink plain soup and has no time for coriander.
Okay.
It's the celebrated medicinal chef, Jiao Cho. What the heck did I just read? Up next, he's cold and silent as a haunting shadow.
Oh,
The crow-feathered weirdo, Moza!
okay.
And following close behind him is the Xianzhou Juming delegation. Strong and righteous is Huayan, the Flaming Heart.
Okay.
She strikes while the iron is hot and forages while the flames are bright. It's one of the Flame Will Octet, Yunli. These are some wordy intros. And finally, the official host delegation has arrived. let's hear it for the Xianzhou Lao Fu. Please welcome, having suddenly returned home for the victory lap, is the new Alchemy Commission Cauldron Master, Ling Sha! As well as an exceptionally gifted and legendary new Sword Master, who shall remain anonymous for the time being.
Who?
They needed me for this gig.
What? Okay, that was a fun preview info drop. All right, so they've given us a bunch of new characters to look forward to in the coming patches as well. Wow, way to keep us hooked, Star Rail. That was a hilarious special program with lots of fun content. Oh my goodness. So that's going to be the end of this live. Don't forget to leave a like on the live and leave a comment. Leave a comment, not just in the live chat, but in the actual video comments. Let me know what you are most excited for and who you're pulling for, if any, this patch, or if you're going to save and wait to see what else gets revealed about the future characters. I'm so sorry, Albert. I'm so sorry. I did not mean for the Stellar Jays to come out of your salary. I am so sorry. But yeah, chat, I'm going to keep the codes pinned in the pin comment once I'm done fixing this all up. Feel free to rewatch the VOD for all of the information. I'm going to go eat dinner. You guys have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your night. Thank you, mods, for taking care of us. I appreciate all of you who came to hang out or drop by. And take care, everyone. Mwah!